30 years. 30 years in this kitchen, and not one time I called the plumber. My neighbors every winter, $300, $400 for the plumber gone. Me, never. And it's not luck. Is one thing my mother teach me, one cheap little thing you already have in your house. I show you, I promise. But first, you have to know the 3 things you do maybe every day that kill your drain slow, like a poison. Maybe you do one of them tonight. So sit. 30 years, no plumber. I show you how. I know how it goes. The water in the sink, she start to go slow. Then that ugly smell come up. And you panic, you run to the store, you buy the big bottle of poison that burn your eyes. Put it down. Put it back on the shelf. Before we finish here, you know how to keep your drain open, clean, and smelling like nothing at all with things you already have. No plumber, no poison. So, the 3 mistakes. The first one, the worst one, is the grease. You cook the bacon, the sausage, all that beautiful fat in the pan. And what you do? You pour it in the sink with the hot water, and PSH, you go down, look like nothing happened, but listen to me. Down in the pipe, deep, where it's cold and dark, that hot fat, she stop. She get hard, like the wax on a candle. And every time you do it, a little more, until one day, nothing move. So the grease never in the sink. You keep an old jar, an old coffee can by the stove, you pour it there, let it get hard, and in the garbage it go. Costs you nothing. And after you wash the greasy pans, always run the hot water 1 minute after to push the last little bit all the way out. Second mistake, the coffee grounds and the eggshells. You think it's small, who care? But the water, she don't dissolve them. They go down, they meet that little bit of old grease, and together, Madonna, they make like cement. Hard like a rock, right inside your pipe. In the garbage they belong, never the sink. And the third, the potato peels, the rice, the pasta. This one, nobody believe me. In the water, they swell up, they make a paste, thick and sticky like glue, and it grab onto everything inside the pipe. My mother, God rest her soul, she never, not one time, put these down the drain. So no grease, no coffee, no starch, but maybe the old grease is already in there from years before. So how you clean it out? Now pay attention, because here is where everybody go wrong. Do not do what the internet tell you. What everybody do, the thing that feels so good is exactly the thing that do nothing. You seen it, no? The young people pour the baking soda, then the vinegar, and push the big volcano, all the foam, so exciting. Let me tell you the truth. That the volcano is a lie. It's beautiful for the school science fair. For your pipe, is nothing. When the soda and the vinegar meet, they cancel each other out, and all you get is a little salty water, and the gas fly up and out the top. It never touched the grease. And please, do not go buy the strong chemical poison instead. That stuff gets so hot inside the pipe, she can soften the plastic, crack the joints hidden in your wall, and then you have a flood you cannot even see. And one more thing, the most important thing I say today, never, never you mix the bleach with the vinegar, never. Together, they make a real poison gas that burn your lungs, one cleaner at a time, always. You hear me? So, what did my mother use? What is this cheap thing I promise you? Come close. It's called washing soda. Not baking soda, no, no, no. It's a different thing. You remember that. Washing soda, some call it soda ash, right there in the laundry aisle. $1 lasts you a whole year. You take half a cup, you put it down the drain. Then, and this is important, you use the hot water from the top, not the boiling water from the kettle, because the boiling water can hurt the plastic pipe. Just hot tap water, 1-2 cups on top. And you let it sit 15, 20 minutes. And here is the magic. That washing soda, she reached down and she grabbed that disgusting old fat and she changed it right there inside the pipe into soap. Into soap. The very thing that was blocking everything becomes the thing that wash it all away. And it's not only the grease. She also grabbed the hard water, the white chalky calcium that make your pipe narrow like an old man's artery, and she wash it out, keep the pipe wide and young. You do this one time a month, just one, and your pipes stay open like new. That, my dear, is the secret. $1 once a month, no plumber. But maybe you find me too late. Maybe right now the water is already standing in your sink, not moving, and you thinking, Maria, what do I do tonight? Okay, sit, I help you. First, throw that chemical bottle in the garbage. It only ruin your pipe. What you need is the plunger, the flat cup one, not the one for the toilet with the flange, is a different tool. You fill the sink with a few inches of water, you cover the drain hole good and tight, and you push strong up and down. Here is why it works. The water, she cannot squeeze, cannot compress. So every push, all that force goes straight down the pipe like a fist, and it breaks the clog apart. No acid, no poison, just water and your own two arms. And if that don't do it, you look under the sink, you see that curved pipe shaped like a U, put a bucket under it, unscrew it by hand, everything stuck is sitting right there in that bend. Clean it out, screw it back. That is a $50 plumber visit you just did yourself in your slippers. Now the water run fast again. You think we finish? Sit down. Because a clean drain and a drain that smell good are two completely different things. And the bad smell, she come from two places you never think to look. The first, you see that little hole up near the top of the sink, the overflow, the one you never touch? Inside there, it grows a slime, a living slime, bacteria and mold, and that is your rotten smell hiding right under your nose. Now, you remember the useless volcano, the soda and vinegar I told you is no good for the pipe. Here, finally, in this one little place, it does something good. You take a small bottle brush, you scrub inside that hole, then half a cup baking soda, 1 cup vinegar, right into the overflow. This time the foam is your friend, because in that narrow tunnel, it pushed the slime right off the walls. 15 minutes, rinse with hot water, and the smell is gone. And the second place, this one surprised everybody. If you smell rotten eggs, like the sewer, there is not dirt, and no scrubbing will help you. There is a dry trap. Under your sink, that same U-shaped pipe hold the little water always. And that water is a door that keeps the sewer gas out of your house. But if you go away or you don't use the sink much, that water dry up, the door swing open, and the stink come up into your kitchen. The old fix, the smart fix, is 2 spoons of mineral oil down that drain into the water already there. The oil float on top and stop it from drying for months. It never go bad. And when you use the sink again, it just wash away, cheap, and it work every single time. Now, if you have the garbage disposal, the grinder in the bottom of the sink, she need cleaning too, because the food rot up under that rubber flap. Do not use the bleach, it eat the rubber. Instead, 2 cups of ice cubes, 1 cup of coarse rock salt, and turn it on with the cold water running. The ice make the old grease brittle, and the salt scrub the blades like sandpaper, but safe. Throw enough a lemon at the end, and Madonna, your whole kitchen smell like a garden. And the sink itself, the shiny steel, if you got a burn spot, a stain, please, I beg you, do not take the steel wool to it. It scratch away the invisible skin that keep the steel from rusting, and it leave behind little pieces of iron that turn to rust, brown spots on your no rust sink. Instead, a little paste of baking soda and a drop of water on a soft cloth, and you rub gentle the same way the lines run in the metal, and she come back shiny like a mirror. So, you want to know the real secret of 30 years with no plumber? Come here. It's not one magic potion in a bottle. It's 3 little things. Number 1, that cheap little screen, the strainer. You put it in the drain and leave it there. $2, and it catch every scrap before it go down. Number 2, the washing soda, half a cup once a month. And number 3, the grease, never ever in the sink. The screen, the soda, and no grease. You do these three little things and you can throw away the plumber's phone number like I did 30 years ago. You know, my mother back in the old country, she had no plumber to call, no money for the fancy poison in the bottle. She had the washing soda, the hot water, and the good sense the Lord gave her. And her kitchen drain outlive everybody. You don't need more than she had. You have it already, right there in your own kitchen. So go take care of it the way she teach me and the way I teach you today. And you never have to call the plumber again, not once. Ciao, ciao.